Innovation never sleeps. From Ghana to the world, the workday ends, but the momentum begins.
This is the forge for the next generation of global leaders.
Science, tech, engineering, arts, math, bridging the gap.
Welcome to STEAM After Hours. Today's engine is starting now. Invest in the future today and help us make a difference. Learn more at gyisf.org.
Okay, so good afternoon. This is Global Young Innovators Team Fest, and today we are here with Mr. Achu, who will be helping us to learn from what we finished last week. And so before he starts, I want to share a little bit about what we are doing and what is happening. And so for today's session, it's brought to you by Expanding Boundaries International and Global Young Innovators Team Fest, which is happening in July 11th, 2026 in Chebi in the eastern region of Ghana. And so before we start this, you might be asking, what is the STEAM Fest about? It's a day of innovation, health screening, allowing our youth to connect and to learn and be part of what all the amazing innovation is going on in Ghana. We will have some students coming from the United States also in our midst and some businesses and stuff like that. Before we continue today's session, I want to use this time to thank our sponsors who are allowing us to be able to do these things. And so for today, we have Adom Eye Technology, who services Ghana and the United States. We have Glow Luxury Travel that works on everything about travel agency stuff. And we have Omega Doors and Locks that does locksmith door installation, and also Abano Business Solution that does business consulting, and Mama Carol Foundation, a nonprofit partner of ours, Glow Case Event, an event planner, the STEAM Startup Labs. We want to also thank Abina Apia Nyama, who works at the Compass Real Estate, the Sankofa Children Museum of African Culture. We want to thank Step of Faith LLC, and we want to thank Afro Males Foundation. And so these organizations have been of great help and support and pushing our youth. And so before we start today's session, we want to thank them for their service and their belief in our youth. And so if you are interested in learning more about partnership, you can reach out to us. The link is right down below on our, at the bottom part of it. You can learn more and connect, and also reach out on how to be part of what we are doing. Our email is info@expandingboundaries.org, and the website to the STEAM Fest is GYISTF.org, which we will also add on at the end of it. So this is Global Young Innovators STEAM Fest After Hours with Mr. Achu from Agona Senior Technical High School. So Mr. Achu, over to you right now.
All right. Thank you so much, and good evening to you all. I want to appreciate you for being with us for the last Friday. So last Friday we are able to do some practical work, and today too we are also going to do one or two of those. But before I continue, I want to know if everyone can hear me. David, please, can you hear me?
Yes, please say.
All right. So this presentation is brought to you by Expanding Boundaries International. So this evening, we want to present to you STEM After Hours on the topic, the productivity engine, that is mastering Microsoft 360 and Excel. So by the end of this session, we will learn Excel advanced formulas and functions. We will also build automated attendance system. That is going to be our first practical work. Then we also build a dynamic grading and report card system. After that, we will use those data to create charts that will depict what we are actually doing. So this is how the attendance sheet or system is going to be like. So we have the name of the student, we have maybe the week and the days in it. We have week 1, week 2. You can extend it to any week that you want using the same formula. So if you're able to get the formulas and the functions that we use or the methods, then you can expand it to the weeks that you want and then even insert the dates in addition to it. So this is how the attendance sheet is going to look like. All right. So as for the grading system, these are the formulas and functions that we will be using. So I don't know if I can permit you to write them down, or as we begin the practical, we'll do it together. So I guess let's continue so that maybe when the need be for us to come back and write them, we will do it. So for example, we have average. We are going to use average today. We are going to use sum function today, and then we are also going to use if statements in our practical work. So yeah, we are going to use the if tool, and then we are going to use rank. So we are going to use rank in our practical work. We are going to use min, which is minimum. We are going to use mass, which is also maximum. So this is how the grading system is going to look like. As you can see, from the average to total to grade to comment to rank, all these parts, we didn't type it there ourselves. We are going to use syntax, formulas or functions to generate all this so that it will be dynamic, and anytime these figures changes, then automatically all this part will also change. All right, before we get to the practical works, if there is any question, there is questions, then you can ask so that we begin the practical work. Because last week we talked about the Excel and other things, we talk about the theory part. So now from today onwards, we focus much on the practical aspects. So if you have any question, you can ask before we proceed. Yes, please go ahead.
All right. Good evening, everybody, and then thanks for the opportunity again to be here. So, a quick this thing. I've not checked the page for I did this thing. I want to find out whether these slides this thing on the WhatsApp page, because last week the slides were on the WhatsApp page before the classes, so that maybe we can use it as reference when we are going through the video later on.
Okay, it will get there soon.
Thank
I'll
you very
send
much.
it there, please. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
It's a property of EBI, so everything will be sent to the page.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Please, is there any other question? Okay, so let's get to work. Okay, so let's all open our Excel, or let's launch our Excel. Okay, so I believe we have all launched the Excel. Please, can we proceed?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we are going to start our work from, let's start from maybe cell A3. We are starting our work from cell A3. So let's say we are doing the attendance first. So we need some names of students before, or employees, before we can start the main coding. Let me say that. Okay. So for now, let me say I want to enter some names. This could be first name. Let's name this part first name. First name. Then the second part is going to be last name. All right. So you adjust this guy. All right. Okay. So I believe we all have first name and last name, right? Okay. So let's say I want to enter my name, Manfred. Then I'll go to this place and add my last name. Please, are we good to go? Please, can we continue?
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So as you can see, maybe as a secretary or something, you don't need to struggle entering names like this all the time in your Excel sheet. You can use this to create a simple form which you can be using to enter your data. So we are going to use this opportunity to create a form for this particular test field. It can be many, but we are going to use only two. We are going to create a form for this field so that we can be using it to enter the data. So if you look at your quick access toolbar here, some people may have something called form. If it is not there, let's go through the process of adding it to the quick access toolbar. So if you don't have form here, let's click on this drop down arrow that is customize quick access toolbar. We are going to click on it. When you click on it, we go on and look for more commands. So we look for more commands and click on it. So when you click on it, this is the command window. Then at the top here, which is choose command from, we are going to click on it also. Please, if you are stuck somewhere, let us know. That is why I'm taking time. I'm taking it slowly. So if you are stuck somewhere, you let us know. We fix you, then we continue. So from here, choose commands from. I'm going to click on this drop down arrow. Then I'm going to look and select all commands. All commands. So when I click here, it means all the commands that can be used in Excel, it will be added to this place, and I can see, and I can also select the one. So when you look at this part, these are the current ones that we have at the quick access toolbar. These are the current ones. So we want to add some to it. Specifically, we are going to look for form. So you come to this area, you scroll down to F column. I'll scroll down to F column. All right. Then I'll take my time and look for form. Oh, we passed there already. Okay, here is it. This is form. Form. So when you see the form, you just click on it. When you click on it, then you go to this button, which is the add. Please, are we there? Can we continue? Hello?
Hello, hello. Looking at your
Yes, please.
screen, looking at your screen, your pointer is somewhere. I don't know whether it's my this.
It's what?
Your pointer is not on the form and things that you are.
Okay, I'm saying that. Can you see the form here? This place, can you see the form?
From my machine, I can see F something. F. This thing. That's the cell that your pointer is on.
Okay, no, we have moved away from that place. Okay, so maybe I'm saying that.
System.
Okay, so let.
Mr. Chief,
Yeah.
please, that part is not displaying on our side.
Okay, so let me try and share the whole screen again. Okay, so please, can you see the Excel interface? Please, can you see the Excel interface?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm saying that we click on this place here, the customized quick access toolbar. We click on it. Please, can you see that part?
Yes.
Okay, so when you click on it, we move on to more commands. More commands. I hope you can see that too.
From my side, that place is hidden. I don't know about the others.
Okay, so I'm going to, if you can hear my voice, let's continue with that one, and then maybe it's not allowing to share the entire screen or it's hiding some parts. So when you click on the quick access toolbar, the drop down arrow, then we see more commands there, right? Can we see the more commands here? This one. David. David. Hello.
Please, I think there is a problem with that. The pop-up.
Okay, so
Sorry,
now,
the drop down. So the drop down.
okay,
So you just take your time and
all right. So let's leave the form for now. Let's work on it, and then later we can add the form. Okay, let's leave it for now. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. So we have first name here, we have last name here. Then let's go to this place. So we are going to type the first three letters of the day, which is going to be Monday. We have Monday, then we have Tuesday, we have Thursday, we have Friday. Please, are we good there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to do for 2 weeks. So we are going to do another Monday again. Then we have another Tuesday. We have, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday here. Then we have Friday. Then we move on to another Monday. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we have Friday. So after that, we are going to leave one column. Then we move on to the next one where we type present like this. We move on to the next cell. Then we type absent. Then we move on to the next cell. Then we type, let's say, T dot this, which is type that one there. All right. Please, can we continue from here?
Yes, please.
Yes.
All right. So from here, Monday starts from here. So we are going to select the cells at the top of Monday, the first
Thursday and
Monday,
Friday.
up to Friday here. The first cell on top of Monday, we are going to select it, which is going to be from here. We select from Monday here up to Friday here. Then we are going to this place, arrangements group here. We are going to the arrangements group. We are going to select merge and center so that we can type our week 1 there. We are going to select merge and center. So you click on this drop down arrow here. I'll click on it. Then I'll select merge and center. Merge and center. So when I merge it, it will merge those 5 cells. Then I can type my week 1 there. Week 1 into bracket 1.
Monday.
So I'm going to do the same thing for the week 2, which means I'm going to select the cell on top of Monday here. From this Monday, I'll select it up to Friday here. I'll select the cells on top of Monday. I'll select it from this place up to this place, which is from Monday to Friday. Then the same thing, I'll go to the alignment group and then I will select merge and center here. I'll click on merge and center. Then I'll type my week 2 there. Week 2 into bracket 2. So I have my week 1 and week 2 here. So let's say we are going to do attendance for, let's say, 10 students or 10 employees. You can use the same thing for students or employees. Please, can we continue?
Yes, please.
All right, so let's try and enter about 10 names, then we continue. So I've entered the first name. So I'm going to enter another name. James Keddy, like this. Janet. So you can type your own names, any name that you want. We are looking for 10 of them so that we continue. So I have up to 10 names here. You also try and have up to 10 names. Please, can we continue?
Yes, please.
All right, so if you have up to 10 names, we are going to start our marking from this place, which is cell C4, and that is Monday. We are going to start from there. But before we start the marking, we want to select from this place. This is our starting point for the first student up to the week 2. Then we go down up to the last one like this. This is where we are going to be marking the register. So kindly select the range like this. Again, let me select it from here. I'll select from here up to the last Friday. Then I'll go down up to the last name. Please, are we good? Please, can we continue? Hello.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. So after the selection, we go to the conditional formatting group. That is the star here. We go to this group. The first item there is conditional formatting. So we are going to use that one. You click on it. When you click on it, we look for new rule. New rule. This one. This particular one. That is what we are looking for. So we are going to set a rule to be marking our register. So new rule. I'll click on the new rule here. So when I click on it, this is what I have. So we are going to leave the first one like that. New formatting rule, we are going to select the first one. It is already selected. So make sure the first one, format all cells based on their values. Make sure that one is selected. Then if it is selected, we move on to the format all cells based on their values here. Then we have format style. So we click on the drop down arrow here. Then we have 3 items there, but we are going to use the icon set. That is what we are going to use, icon set. So you go and click on the last one, which is the icon set. We click on it. Then icon star. I believe we can see this window. Hello, David.
You said, please, for that one we can't see.
Oh,
I can't
why
see
is
a
not
screen.
okay? Why is not presenting the second window?
Okay, you said after the formatting rule, you should select what?
So after you select this range, you click on conditional formatting. Have you seen that one?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so that one you click on new rules, and then another window
Yes.
will come.
Yes.
Okay. So when it comes, make sure the first one is selected. Can you see
Yes.
this window? Can you see this window?
Yes.
This window, can you see it? Oh,
Yes, sir.
all right. So make sure the first one is selected.
Okay.
Then, okay, then you go down here, you'll see format all cells based on their value. That one, we have format style. Look for format
Okay.
style, there's a drop down arrow there. You click on it, then you select icon set. You select icon set. Then when you click on the
Yeah.
icons, there is another thing here, which is icon star.
Yes.
There is something here, icon star, this one. So you click on the drop down arrow again. Then we go and select this type. We have this one that has the red cross, the exclamation mark, and then the mark icon. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, you select this one. So when you select it, then we move on to this part. We have value and then we have type. We have value and then type. Under the type, we have another drop down arrow there. We click on that one, then we select number. You click on the type, you select number. You do the same thing for the second one. You click on the drop down, then you select number. Now, let's move on to the value. The first value, we are going to type 1 there. The first value here, we are going to type 1. The reason why we are going to type 1 is that for us to get this mark or this icon, they are saying that when the value is greater or equal to, so we are going to put 1 there so that it will match with the value. Okay. Now we move on to the second one. This we are going to use 0.5. 0.5. Then after that, we click on OK. Are we good to go? Dave, are we good? David? Sari?
Yeah.
Please, can we continue?
Yes, please.
Okay, so that is the rules that we have set for this particular range. So now we are going to try it and see. So in our normal register or attendance book, we mark it 1, and then we mark, if the person is present, we mark it 1, and then when the person is absent, we mark it 0. That is why we have used those values. So we are going to start from here. So when I type 1 here, I should see my check mark. And when I type 0, I should also see this mark. All right, so the reason why it's bringing the check mark and then the value is that we need to select something that we forgot. We only need the check and then the cross mark. We don't need the values. So we need to go back. So after the selection here, we need to go back to the conditional formatting. The same thing, new row here. the same thing. Then we select our icon set. Then we select this icon, this one. Then here, this is what we need to do before we couldn't do it. Show icon only. Please, can you see this, please? We check show icon only. This one. Then we come to our type, we select number. The second one, number again. So we go to the value, we type 1. Then the second value will be 0.5. Then we can click on OK now. So here, when you type 1, we are going to see only the icon alone. We are not going to see the value again. Okay. Please, are we all here?
Yes, please.
Okay, so now let's go and do the counting here. Let's go and
Okay,
write
wow.
our let's go
Nice.
and write the formulas or the functions first, okay? Before we start marking. Let's go here. So for the presence, we are going to count only the marked ones. For those who are present, we all know that this particular check mark is for present. So we are going to count those ones. So for the present one, we are going to write a function called equals count, like this, equals count into brackets. So we are going to select the range. You know, we are marking for 2 weeks. We are marking for 2 weeks. So the function is equals count. Then we select the range, the beginning of our marking up to the end of our marking. So that is the total number of days that the employees or the students have to be in school. So you select the range from week 1, Monday, to week 2, Friday. So that is the range we are going to select. Then after that, we put comma there and we put our 1 there. Because we are going to count only the presence for now. The absent 2, we are going to do it. That is why we have equals count, then C4 is to L4. That is the range. C4 here up to L4. C4 is to L4. That is the range. Then this 1, 1, the one that we put there is the value that we use in the rule. So this is going to give us the number of presents. The number of presents. So we enter this. Equals count. So here, from this place up to this place, comma 1. This shouldn't be. Why giving me 3? Okay, let me see. This shouldn't give us 3. 1. No, just a minute. Just a minute, I'll get back. Hello? Please, are we all here? Please, are we here? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the function that we are using equals if equals count. Then if is attached to it equals count. Like this. Then if is attached to it, then we open our bracket. So we are starting from here. The range is from this place, from here up to this place. So the function again is equals count if is one word, equals count if, then we select the range. So that will be C4 is to L4. Then our comma will come. Then we bring our 1. Then we close the bracket. So look at the formula again, or the function again. Equals if, equals count if, equals count if, bracket open, then select the range. And my range is C4 is to L4, then comma 1. So the 1 represents presence. The 1 represents presence, or the mark icon. So I will enter. So as you can see, 1 have already been marked. Then I'll do this place. I'll drag it from here
Yeah, wow.
up to this place for the last student. So up to for the last student. Okay. Now let's go to the absence. It's going to be the same function, but we are going to change the value to 0. Okay. So the function is going to be equals count. Equals count. If, make sure you add the if to it, one word. Equals count if, bracket open. We select the same range. From here, we are marking from here up to this place. That is the range. That is C4 is to L4, comma. At this point, we are looking for the absence. and then the absents are 0. So we are going to put the value 0 there. Then we close our brackets. Let's look at the function again. We are trying to count for the absence. So the function is going to be equals count. If then we select the range, that is C4 is to L4, then the value is 0, because that is the value we set when we are setting the rule. So you close the brackets, then you enter. So this 1 to 1 has been absent already. So from here, we drag it up to the last student, which means that the same rule is applying for all the students here. That is why we drag it from here to this place. Okay. All right. So let's also go and do it for the total number of days before we start marking. Let's do it for the total number of days. So the formula or the function is going to be equals count. Count if this equals count if. So we select from here the range from here up to this place. That is the range. Then this one, we are looking for the total number of days that the person is supposed to attend the class or school. So this point, we are not going to add any value to it. We are just counting everything. Okay. And see. Okay, let me see. Equals count. Okay. Okay. So the third one, because we are not looking for absent or present, we are looking for the number, the total number of days that the person is supposed to be in school. That one, we are not going to add the if to our function. We are going to use it directly. We are just counting the presence and the absent together. So it's going to be equals count. Equals count. Then we select the range. We don't add the if to this one. So we select from here up to this place. Then we close the bracket, and that is it. Then we click here and then drag it down for it to apply to the rest of the students. So as you can see, the total number of days that we counted is already 2 here. So this is for the first student. Let's continue. Now we have set our functions ready. We have set our functions ready. So it allows us to be entering the mark or marking the register to see if all these places will be changing. All right. So let's go ahead and try it. So for the first student, I'm going to mark, let's say 0, Tuesday, Wednesday 0. This one too, I'll put 0 there. Please go ahead and try your own. Yeah, as you can see, it is counting. So far, he came to school only once and then 3 absence. And then total number of days are 4. It's counting. It's counting all of them. So 0 again, 0 again, 0 again, again, and again. So for the first student, you can see that the total number of days that he is supposed to be in school is 10. But the presence, as you can see, is only 1, and then the absence is 9. So let's try for the second student. I'm going to use 1, 1, 1 for all of it. So as you can see, the presence, all of them are check. So presence is what, 10, and then absent is 0. And total number of days is also 10. So let's go ahead and try it. So this is how it's going to be. Let's try it so that we can move on to the second practical. So this is how it's going to be working. So as you can see, it is changing. Please go ahead and try your own so that we can move on to the second practical.
Hello, Mr. Chu.
Yes, please.
Please, as you are approaching my own, I came to school throughout too. I wasn't absent.
Okay, no problem. So one, 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 one. Okay, so that is it. So as you can see, there is no need for you at the end of the week or the term for you to be counting the ones that are present, the ones that are absent. So you can see it directly from here. So out of, let's say for the first student, so he came to school only one, and that is Monday. So that is presence, that is 1 out of 10. And then absent is what, 9 out of 10. The same thing apply to the rest of the students. Okay. All right. So that is it. Basically, we are done with this one. But if you want to add some things to it, you can do it. For example, I want to make this one in a table form. I want to make this particular form so that it will be clear for us to be reading. If I want to do that, I can select from here. From the first name, I will select it up to the last one here, and then I'll select to the down here. It means basically I've selected everything, leaving the week 1 and week 2. So I just want to convert this particular thing into a table form that will be more beautiful than this. So after selecting it, I'll go to this stars group, then I'll click on format as table. Format as table. Format as table. I'll click on the drop down arrow. There are a lot of tables here that you can choose from. So I prefer this one. And they'll ask me, yes, my table has headers. So I'll just check this box and then I'll click on OK. Then it has changed to a table form for me. So now you can see it clearly with the headers. You can see them clearly. That is it. So in the future, you can change all these things and then the effect will be the same. 1, As you can see, I'm changing for Prince. Then you can see it. So this one should be 1, and then you can see the changes. So this is just a simple one. Okay. Just remember that everything that we are doing here is just samples. We will come back with the full course that we pack everything inside. So this is just to give you ideas of the functions, the formulas that you can use to create something meaningful for yourself. Okay. So let's have some few questions on this particular one, and then let's proceed to the second practical. Some 2 or 3 questions so that we can proceed. I believe everybody have done this.
Yes, please, sir.
Please, is there any question? Is there any question, please?
Sir, please, with the zeros and ones, mine is working, but the 1 and 0s is there, it's appearing over there, attached to the table.
Okay. Yeah. So what I said is that.
But what you did, everything is working.
But have you corrected it?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened? The reason why the values are appearing is that when we selected these ones, let's say for this one, when you select it like this and you go to the conditional formatting here, when you click on it and then you go to the new rule, then we come to our format star, we set icon set. Okay. So the reason why the values are coming is that you didn't check this particular box, which is show icon only. Show icon only. So if you don't check this one, you'll be seeing the value in addition to the icons. So if you want the values to not appear, you check this box, which is show icon only. So you can do that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you check this box, the value will not appear again. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Can we proceed? Please, can we move on to the second practical now?
Yes, sir. I don't know Friday, but I'm okay.
All right. So the second practical, we are just going to click on the plus sign here so that we add another sheet and work on it. Okay. So let's look at here. Let's add another sheet. That is what we are going to work on.
Hey.
So, Madam Letitia, and the second one could take us maybe 40 minutes. I don't know if we can proceed. Yeah, it's now 8:19 here.
It's past 8.
Yeah, 8:19. Okay. So the second one is more complex. So I don't know if we can leave it for next week Friday so that we concentrate on it.
Yeah.
It's very complex. It's very complex. Let me see if I can hold on. Let me see if I can just review it and let's. Okay, let me check this thing and see.
So that some of us can go through this one and grab it, so that next week when we come, we have
Okay.
a solid grounding to build on it.
Okay, just a minute. Let me show it to you before we maybe we end it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Okay, so this is how it looked like. This one is going to consume more time than the first one. So let's say we have the, okay, we have some names here, the student's name here. Then we have class exercise, class test, projects, midsum, end of sum. So average, we have average, and then we have total. We have the grade. The grade, we didn't just type the F, A, and all those things. We all of them, we use formulas. Then we have comments. So assuming you have A, then you have excellent. If you have B, you have very good. All of them is coding behind it. Then the rank 2 is also coding. For example, we want to look at what the formula or the function for calculating for the grade. So as you can see, this particular place, this is the formula. It's very long and compressed. So we have to take our time and do it one after the other. Okay, so that is what we do. So for example, if I change the things here, make some, let's say 50, you can see the first person is having F9, but let me change the end of sum and C to 50. And then quickly it has changed to grade B, and then very good, and then the position to have changed. So we write code from here up to this place. All of them are code or formulas that we'll be writing. And if you see one formula, this is the one formula. It's very long, so I think we can hold it, and then we do it either next week or next 2 weeks, so that we can take our time and understand it better. We don't have to rush it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Mm.
So, as we are ending this, you might be asking, what name do we have? We call ourselves Expanding Boundaries International, and this is our Global Young Innovators Team Fest after hours or office hours that we go over things that are needed to thrive in the workforce, right? Like today, Mr. Chu showed us how to really set up a system as an educator where you are able to tally your attendance, how long the person has been absent, tardy, and all those things, lateness and all that stuff. So it helps you to, it saves you time. If you ask me, it saves you time, a lot of time in being able to document and follow up with your student and stuff like that. And so next week we have another surprising visit from another subject matter expert who will be joining us next week. He is affiliated with a Microsoft user group in Ghana. And then we have other people also. If you are interested in joining us any of these Fridays to teach any of your amazing skills that you have out there, kindly reach out to us. And so today we are going to end by me sharing about our sponsors and partners, people that have played a great role to allow us to continue to serve. And today, as I said, this is the Global Young Innovators Team Fest office hours. And we want to thank our people who have been helping us. Adom Eye Technology, Glow Luxury Travel, Omega Dolls and Locks, Abonat Business Solution, Mama Caro Foundation, Glow Case Events, the Steam Startup and Lab, Abna Apia Nyama Real Estate or Realtor, Sankofa Children Museum of African Culture, Step of Faith LLC, Afro Mills, Glow Farm, STEM Embassy, and of course, lastly, Expanding Boundaries International, the organization behind the Global Young Innovators Team Fest. And as I said, if you have a business and you want to partner with us, we look forward to hearing from you. The link to join us or to learn more about our organization is below on the screen. And so, see you again, same time next week over here on what's it called, Google Meet, and any of our social media site, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube. Thank you very much.